Okay. Welcome everyone to another episode of Darryl Christopher Presents, the comic book haul review. Last time I noticed a few of you caught the video, so this time I have another one coming up for you and I hope you enjoy it. So we have a lot of comics to get through, as you can see. So let's get down to it. First off, we have the issue of regular Star Wars and Dark Horse comic. This is the one with Princess Leia's friend who went deep undercover. Check it out. It's a great story. I'm going to be really sad when Marvel takes over again, but Marvel will do a good job, I'm sure, so everything will even out. There you go. I decided to live a little dangerously this month, and I picked up both issues of Infinite Crisis. This is the latest DC series. I remember back in the day I read the Crisis on Infinite Earth. I'm more of a Marvel guy, but I thought I'd give it a chance. Here is the latest Batman annual. It's a story about taking down drug dealers, crime, Batman. You can't go wrong. And look at this. Look at this. We have here a whole bunch of original Sin tie-ins. This is the one with X-Men 25. Uncanny X-Men 25 is the last will and testament being read from Charles Xavier. We find out about a secret from Charles Xavier that he knew about a secret super powerful mutant that could take down everything that he built up. So check that out. Thor and Loki in the 10th realm. Thor is just getting beat up, but I think he's going to get back to it in a bit. Guardians of the Galaxy. I got into the series because of the movie, but I quite like it and enjoy it, so check it out. If you liked Guardians of the Galaxy in the movie form, then check it out in comic books. Iron Man and Incredible Hulk. Apparently Tony Stark messed with the Gamma Bomb and caused all sorts of problems, but the Hulk is happy because he came out the way he wanted, so check that out. Nova, another great issue. We find out that, well, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it might have something to do with a family relationship, so check that out. Daredevil, we find out his mother's alive, believe it or not, so you can find out him relating with his family once again. Very nice. Amazing Spider-Man. Silk is quite a cool character. She's hot. Black Cat is turning bad again. She's mad at Spider-Man for what he did when Dr. Octopus was in control. You get another Iron Man versus the Incredible Hulk. Thor and Loki. Fantastic Four. The kids have been taken away. All sorts of drama happening. Not a really big Fantastic Four fan anymore, but I like reading it from time to time. Check it out. 100th anniversary Guardians of the Galaxy. This is, well, it was very interesting. It was actually one of the more enjoyable 100th anniversary issues. Here we have another Uncanny X-Men. This is the original Sins. It's kind of, this kind of reminded me of the old Marvel Comic Presents stories, kind of like mini stories. The jokes were actually very funny, so check it out. And here we have Wolverine and Storm and Wolverine and the X-Men. They go on a date and they spend quite a long time in the world. So check that out. There we are. Now for you, we have the latest X-Men issues. We got quite a few. Now, I love stories about the Shi'ar. Deathbird is pregnant. What's going on? There's some crazy stuff happening on the Sword space station. It's well worth your time to check out. And we have more X-Men. This storyline, I believe, wrapped up the tale of the X-Men versus the future. Very interesting stuff. We have here Wolverine and the X-Men. As you know, Wolverine is going to be dead, and we already started the Wolverine, Death of Wolverine story. I bought the first issue and it's coming up later in this review. X-Men in Space, can't go wrong. A little romance between Angel and X-23. Now here we have the latest Iron Fist issues. If you like your kung fu, if you like your crazy stories, this is a good issue. And we have here the latest Captain America with Arnim Zola launching his mutants upon the world. Captain America's old. We do believe that Falcon is becoming Captain America, so lots of good stuff. Here's the gem of the collection for this week. We have the latest issue of The Dark Tower, the drawing of the three. After a long hiatus, it's finally back. I love these stories. I get the hardcover editions. Stephen King is one of my favorite authors. Great stuff. Here we have the latest Nightbreed. Very good stuff. If you like your perverted priests who become estranged from God and go on their own sort of warpath. The grand finale of Kick-Ass 3. It was everything you'd expect it to be. Very good. Now we have the Q Gambit in Star Trek. We have the crew being taken into the future. All sorts of stuff is happening. I love Star Trek. Great stuff. Hulk. He apparently now has the mind, the intellect of Bruce Banner, but as the Hulk and a completely different personality. Lots of stuff going on. X-Files. We have Krychek back. We have the Cancer Man back. Great stories. Nova. Well, Nova's okay. I buy him from time to time. Oh, this is good. Magneto, one of my favorite series, one of my favorite superheroes. Well, he's a super villain, but he's kind of a hero, kind of a villain, kind of a mix of the two. But he's on a quest now to get his full powers back, so let's hope he does. Walking Dead. Oh man. There's some stuff happening with the zombies, or the walkers as they call them. You have to check it out. I got into this because, well, I love the TV series. Season 5 should be coming up very soon. Very good. Here we have some more Wolverine. And let me tell you, I'm going to be sad when he's gone, but I think no one stays dead in soap operas or comics, so I'm sure he'll be back. Here we go. Superior Spider-Man kicking off the Spider-Verse. Very good issue. I really like this one a lot. I'm getting back into Spider-Man. Great stuff. Here we have Original Sin number 7. And great stuff. Once again, like this whole story of who shot the Watcher, Nick Fury with life model decoys. Lots of interesting stuff. Terminator Salvation, another great issue. I'm going to be sad when this is done, but I'm enjoying the ride while it goes along. Guardians of the Galaxy. Good stories. Got to see Venom on the team as well. Star Wars Rebel Heist. We have Defection in this issue, so check it out. Here we have a free preview of Revenge and Drawing of the 3. You can check it out. No cost to you. Here's something I picked up just to be a little different. Very interesting stuff here. I think sometimes this issue kind of makes me want to take acid and read comic books, so maybe I might try that out. But I don't think so. But we'll see. Anyway.
There you go.
There we go. Spider-Man learning to crawl. Oh my god, the Clash, he's becoming quite a character, but he just can't do what he's supposed to do against Peter Parker. And Peter Parker is doing all sorts of things. Life's going well, and then life doesn't go well for Peter Parker. Oh man. Oh, Spider-Man. Oh, here we go. We have City on the Edge of Forever. This is the original teleplay. I love this stuff. This is great to see the original versions of stories before they get changed. Great stuff. Oh, Here we go, Wolverine number 12. This is the big showdown between Sabretooth and Wolverine. Check it out. Star Wars, Darth Maul, and we have a little wrap up here. Man, it's the end of an era when it comes to Dark Horse Comics and Star Wars. It's brings a tear to my eye in some respects, but I know Marvel's going to keep it going strong, so it's like I said, it's bittersweet. So let's enjoy it while we can. Star Wars Legacy, this is the final issue, and what a wrap up it was. They crammed in basically 10 issues worth of stories into one issue. Anya Solo, I'll miss you, I'll miss the expanded universe, but maybe they should keep it going. Why not have the film stories and the expanded universe and live and let live? And here we have the Grimm fairy tales. Oh my god, these issues, beautiful art, beautiful babes. I mean, I love beautiful women, and these stories, they're great stuff. Check it out. It's a smaller company, but like they put out great issues. If you're into steampunk especially, you'll love these. And here we go. Death of Wolverine number 1. Oh man. They're really like, it's kind of, I gave this issue a kind of weird rating because half the issue is the story, the other half of the issue is like the director's commentary. As you can see with the Deadpool on the cover, that's the variant edition, and here's the regular edition. So, Death of Wolverine, if you love Wolverine, you have to see how he dies. And here finally are my final 2 issues of the Comic Book Haul review. We have Terminator, Enemy of My Enemy. I love this stuff. Terminator, great stories. I haven't been collecting it all that often, but I decided on this issue. I got it. I enjoyed it. It was good. And here's another, finally, to wrap up the show, is the Silent Hill Downport. I love the Silent Hill movies. I love the games. It's great to see it in comic book form. So check it out. If you love Silent Hill, read about it in the comics. Okay, so I raise my glass to you and I say until next time for Comic Book Haul review, have a good one and collect your comics. Cheers.